Do a little country cooking for you here, everybody. Beans with some
ham hocks.
Ham hocks or bouteilles, whatever you want to say.
This is a salt cured product because a lot of people wonder about like fatback and all that kind of stuff. This, of course, isn't fatback. It's just the ham hocks.
If you want to put some extra flavor to your beans, you definitely want to do this.
Yeah, it says this is a salt cured product. It makes a great seasoning item when cooking green beans, pintos, collard greens, and many other garden vegetables. Simply put product in vegetables while cooking. So that's all we're gonna do. We're gonna rinse our beans, put them in the Instant Pot, add the hocks.
Or the bouteilles, whatever you want to call them.
Yeah.
See? That way y'all understand.
Right.
Some people don't feel comfortable with that, you know? Right. So you want to say we're going to be cooking with some country ham bouteilles? Or if you want to say, I mean, I'm just telling you folks, I'm giving you options. And we're going to do some fried pork chops with some onion gravy.
We're using Great Northern beans this time. And we're gonna put water, for this amount of beans, I'm gonna go in between right here, in between the max line and that, yeah. I think that's gonna be good right there. I'm just gonna drop this in whole. Yeah. You can chop it up if you want to. We're just dropping it in whole.
Yeah,
and I'm
just using it for flavor.
Right. I'm thinking all of it.
Yeah, I would too. I mean, you want to put the flavor to these beans.
Sometimes it won't be sliced up like that. It'll just be a big chunk of meat, and we just throw that in there too. But you can chop it if you want to. 1 hour. We're slicing up the bacon. This is for cream cheese, corn, bacon, cream cheese, and corn thing.
I don't know if we've ever made this before. You want this one?
Yes.
This one here is sharp. Be careful with that thing. Down there in the South, men that carry pocket knives keep their knives razor
Well, now
sharp.
this is for cooking.
Yeah, and that one right there is for cooking, but they're sharp.
I'm going ahead and slicing this up into little pieces. That way, we don't even have to take it out of the skillet. We're just gonna leave it in here. We're gonna cook this first.
Oh, I love that sound.
We're gonna make it, all of it, in this same skillet. So that's why I went ahead and chopped the bacon up so we don't have to chop it up later.
Right.
You can do it either way.
You can do whatever you want to do, everybody. If it's already chopped, it's easier to deal with.
Yeah, you don't have to take it out of the pan, chop it, and put it back, whatever. Right. Your bacon might be a little crispier if you do it the other way, but you're mixing it with the corn either way. You're gonna mix it all together. So, should we take it out? We'll take it out to put the corn and the peppers in, and then we'll just put it back in, but it's already chopped.
There you go, everybody.
We didn't have to chop it. Hey, you can go ahead and start the pork chops right here. You want to?
Sure.
The beans are just about done. They just have about 10 more minutes left on the slow release, so they'll be definitely ready by the time everything else gets done. We're just making the pork chops in another skillet. When they get done, we're gonna cook some onions up in there and make a little gravy from the pork chop dripping. So pork chops with onion gravy and bacon, cream cheese, corn, skillet. It's a cool one today, y'all. It was in the 30s this morning. Somebody's calling me. Huh?
All right, should I cook the pork chops in the iron skillet? I think so. Don't you think that'd be the best, Sissy?
Yeah. Tomorrow is supposed to be really cold. Well, I mean,
For Georgia.
For us Georgians, it's going to be really cold.
This stays 50 all day long. That's cold down here.
Thank you, Sissy. Hey, do you know what I saw? I was looking at the weather for Thanksgiving to see how it was going to be.
What is it going to be, Mama?
It says that there might be some showers on Thanksgiving, but, and we know this could change.
Could turn into snow.
Oh, not on Thanksgiving, but the Monday after Thanksgiving, it said snow showers.
Let it snow, let it snow.
Snow showers.
Let it snow.
We'll get excited. It will probably not snow.
Yes, we do.
But we'll get excited.
We gotta all be honest. We all want it to snow.
Now, some of the folks who do live where it snows a lot said that they really don't want it to snow.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. You know, there's so many down here in the South be like, man, I hope it don't snow. Man, I hate snow. You be like, oh, close your mouth. You know you lying.
The bacon is done, so I'm going to go ahead and remove that. We'll just put it in this little bowl, leaving my drippings in here, though, y'all.
We got this pork chop right here on reduced price. Sell quickly.
Yeah, we did. Reduced for quick sale. It's okay.
I always smell that meat like that if it's reduced for quick sale. You may leave here quickly.
Okay, we're putting in the corn. Now, this is 2 pounds. I only need half of this bag of corn, so just put in half. My skillet is steaming here, so we're gonna get a little bit of a char on this corn. Hear that?
If you're going to a Christmas get together,
Y'all, we call our, like, we'll just say eating or get together. That's what we say. We're doing half red and half green pepper. And stir the corn again.
y'all know what I'm talking about folks. I'm not kidding you. What I mean is acting like they're too mature. They act like, oh, that's for kids. They don't nobody want it to snow.
But what happens is then they all start taking pictures, putting it on their social media.
Oh my goodness, that's it. Now, we got more than y'all. People get out there and start measuring
yeah, we compare, y'all. We compare.
Oh man, they get the
tape measure in the snow.
This is my porch.
On your back porch, yeah. The very one who said they didn't want it to snow out there with the tape measure.
He's 100 yards from you, and you said you got a half-inch more than him. Wind probably blowed your way a little bit, blowed a little more on your porch.
What's weird is sometimes people.
Y'all just got 4 inches? Mm-hmm. We got 4 3/4 at our house, haven't we, baby? Show in the picture. Like they lied, you know.
Look
you
at the snowman we built, y'all, and it'd be this tall, but you angle your camera, you know, where it looks like a big old snowman.
You gotta have proof.
And then when you zoom out, it's on top of the hood of your car. That's where we build our snowman.
Yeah, I think it was tall as her on that F-250.
Because we don't get enough snow most of the time to build a real snowman, so we'll either just build a little one on the porch or on the hood of the car.
I'm thinking about going out to Colorado, hauling some snow back out here.
Add my green pepper. And then I'll finish chopping up the red.
Green and red's gonna go good with this. I'm telling you, that's gonna look real Christmassy right there. Let me slow down, Hal. I'm excited about the Monday after Thanksgiving.
Here comes the red. Did you ever notice on, like, especially on Family Matters, in the 3 Christmas episodes, somebody, multiple people most of the time, but at least some person is wearing yellow and red. Like yellow and red were their Christmas colors or something back in the late 80s, early 90s.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, what do you know?
Just reminded me of it. I gotta go in here and get some cream cheese out of the other refrigerator.
Okay. Family Matters and all them shows really back in those days was really good. I can't sing the song, but I know the song. I know the tune. Oh, that was a good
It's a rare condition in this day and age to read any good news on the newspaper.
Ain't that the truth?
The real love bursting out of every scene. As
I got that part. I got that part right. Woo!
I'm having a hard time with this cream cheese right here. Okay, now I got it.
Full house? Cut it out, buddy. That's all I remember. Let me have that microphone. Sing in it this away. Sing, kids, if you're gonna use, kids don't use these for mics.
No, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I know he knows that one.
Yeah. That was something funny happened, but that was some kind of.
Oh yeah, a man did a prank call. He called into this place. It was a real serious.
It was like a.
I think this was about something about questions about the government stuff. Anyway, he started saying the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, but he was talking it.
And the guy was, back and forth saying, right, okay.
I put half a block of cream cheese in here. I'm sorry about that.
Sorry, y'all. We're talking about the old days.
No. We're putting the bacon back in, y'all.
Philadelphia, where I was born and raised. Mm-hmm. He got one little fight and his mama got scared. And that dude on that phone, I'm telling y'all, he was just like really getting into that. And he was like, and then I think, after a minute,
he started catching on, yeah.
This guy. All right, Mom, I think these pork chops are done. Look at those pork chops. Mm-hmm. These are ready.
What?
That's some serious chef stuff right there. Mama, apple juice would be fantastic. I'm telling you, it'll be great, baby.
What if we do
She's doubting me over here, y'all. That cold apple juice hit that right there. The D-Glade folks, y'all trust me on this. She's not trusting me on this right here. Now, I would trust her all the way to the finish line on some of these songs. What the words are and stuff like that. And she's not wanting to trust me right now as I deglaze with apple juice. Deglaze her, Mama. See, I didn't put much, just enough to deglaze. That's all I did. Mm-hmm. Now, see how that all came up? Look at there. Now we'll put some heavy cream in there. You watch this all come together right here, just like a puzzle.
A little bit of cream. And that's
see how it's already thickening up right there? Look at that.
A tablespoon of, a little over a heaping tablespoon of flour.
That's all it takes. See that? See, you already got that pork chop taste going on, y'all. Mm-hmm. That, my friends, is a gravy right there that you will really appreciate.
Yeah, that's good. It tastes kind of like a cream cheese stuffed bacon wrapped pepper, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. That's really good, y'all. Let's get in here with this pork chop now. I love it. It was just a little bit of apple juice to deglaze. Gave it a slight little bitty hint of sweetness. That's great.
Tyler asked me today, he went to town for me, and he said, can I stop and get some Oreos? Because I'm going to make something. Well, then he had the Oreos sitting right here, and Titus came in from work and said, do you want me to make something with these Oreos? Is yours, Daddy already told me what his was. Was yours the same?
What was his?
The mug, somehow you make a cake in a mug?
You crunch them up.
Is that what you're gonna do? Man, I tell you what, that's exactly what I'm gonna do.
And this is gonna make a cake.
This is gonna make a cake, Mama. I'm gonna add something to mine. I don't like to just go by the recipe. I like to go ahead and venture off into new territory. So I got 4 in mine. You got 4 in yours, bud? Yeah.
Y'all almost making a song. Got 2 musicians making Oreo cakes over here.
Here comes Santa Claus.
Especially with the drummer.
Santa Claus lady. He's gonna bring you an Oreo cake and you won't complain. Pour heavy cream on top of it. You can do milk if you want to.
It's 1 minute.
Yeah, it's just 1 minute.
It's half a cup. What you need?
How did that thing know that I needed a half a cup and that's all that's left? I think mine needs another Oreo.
It's probably gonna be hot.
What happened?
Not what I was.
Let me see. Looks like it needs to go a little bit longer. Maybe you put too much cream.
I'm gonna put just a little bit of butter in mine.
Butter.
Don't fear, everyone. I'm adding butter. I'm gonna stir it around just like that. I'm even gonna put a little bit of cream in mine. We're gonna see what happens.
I'm afraid if you keep going, you're gonna burn your Oreos.
Hold on, buddy. You can decorate it now. I got whipped cream and everything.
Dig in there and
Okay,
see
let
it.
it sit down. I mean, let it
Sit down.
Let
Just
that thing
sit
settle
down
just a
right
second. It did it. It's
Now,
an
if
Oreo
this really
cake.
looks like a cake, I'm gonna be
Wait,
very.
look, y'all, this right here, we're talking about quick stuff right here now. This is what the world wants today. That's the reason I'm delivering. Quick. Hold on a minute, don't look at mine
Oh,
yet.
Sissy's making one now.
This is a good thing.
Oh, don't look at Daddy's yet. He said, let's look at yours
I
again,
want
Tyler.
everybody to hang on. 'cause
That's
I wanna
amazing.
bring
It might come out if you go around the edges like that, yeah.
Oops.
It tastes like a waffle cake.
It does. It feels like a
It's
lava
real
cake.
cakey.
That's amazing.
See, mine's gonna have the Christmas colors here in just a moment. Mm-hmm. Peel your candy cane. Ain't like it was whenever I was little. Back when I was little, that would never do that.
No.
Do you remember, Mom?
I remember.
We eat the plastic. No, we didn't. I'm just kidding. Oh, hold on, I ain't done.
You know what it tastes like?
Hold
Y'all
on,
know that.
I'm hearing jingle bells here.
Y'all know that chocolate cobbler that I make?
Look at that.
That's what it tastes like.
Coming to life on you right there. Look at that now. There's you some jingle bells, jingle all the way. I'm just saying, if you wanted to take a bunch of these, you could.
Yeah.
What y'all got? A little surprise for you. There it is. Holy moly. That's doggone good.
What?
What in the stinking world?
Y'all, I don't know.
Y'all, I put butter in mine too, as you can see.
Yeah.
Man, you want this in, baby?
Y'all definitely need to do at least some cream because that's amazing. And I'm feeling like the cream is what's making it so super creamy. It tastes like that chocolate cobbler that I make, but better. The very
Hungry caterpillar.
Very good. In the light of the moon, a little egg lay on a leaf. Look, do you see the face in the moon?
Mm-hmm.
One Sunday morning, the warm sun came up and pop! Out of the egg came a tiny and very hungry